Welcome in, everybody. TB Sports on the air with you on a rainy Sunday. Well, it's starting to rain a little bit. Boy, we've been out and about all day today, going around. And now we're back home, resting a little bit, and we are going to play some Madden franchise mode, the Denver Broncos franchise mode to be exact. And while we're at it, we are also going to be sharing our thoughts of the upcoming, well, I guess it's already out, isn't it? Madden 23. What our thoughts have been. Now, we obviously have not played Madden 23 yet, so our particular thoughts of what we've seen so far might be a little skewed. It's going to be going based off of kind of what I have seen so far off of various videos and things of that nature. But if you guys have had any first-hand experience playing Madden 23, I want you to share me your thoughts and comments down below. So we're going to talk about it as we're going through this stream. So we're getting ready for a battle against the Seattle Seahawks. You can see what we did a week ago, 62-20, a beatdown of the division rival LA Chargers. You can see we're 4-1, and we're in second place right behind the Riverhogs, who, of course, for the second year in a row, have given us our only defeat so far. We've handled the Chiefs, we've handled the Ravens, and we're putting up a lot of points, too. We got 38, 29, 33, and we got a solid 62 on the board. So we got the Seahawks, who aren't doing so hot. They were the class of the league, though, 2 seasons ago. If you guys remember, a rookie, Donovan Mcnabb, won it all. They won the championship 2 seasons ago in his rookie year. And remember, we kind of cringed at that because that was one of the places where we could have gone. We had the choice of Seattle, and we contemplated going to Seattle or Denver. We decided to go to Denver, and it eventually did work out because it only took us into year 2 before we won our championship as we took down the Chicago Bears. But there's a race of undefeateds between the Broncos and the Seahawks and the Steelers. But this year you can see the Seahawks 1-4, still led by Donovan McNabb, who is now a couple years in, and they're going to have to pony up some money into that rookie contract eventually. So we're going to jump into this, and as far as the Seahawk unis here, I think, I want to, they already have it, they already put them in the blue pants. I was going to say, I want it to be just like the Super Bowl. I want to try to, instead of doing the all white, I want to get them, we can give them the neon green, we can give them the gray, but I kind of miss that Seahawk color. I like the unis that they have now. I'm a uni guy, right? But I like the that color right there, that Seahawk blue. I wish they would have kept that instead of just going to the navy blue look. But I do like the unis, so we're going to go with that. We're going to go with the Super Bowl look. Do they have neon socks? Ooh, they're all top to bottom, though. I don't want like that. I want there to be a little break in the action like how those are. Let's see. Do they have a neon? No, they don't have the neon with the little break in the action. All right, well, that's okay. So we're going to go with that. So, as I said, jump in. Share your thoughts on Madden 23. Maybe we'll even go on the Madden Reddit and see what people are saying so far. But as you guys know, I had planned on picking up Madden 23 whenever the PS5 Pro comes out. But what I've seen so far, and I guess it should be per usual, of Madden, it doesn't look too good, or at least a little bit that I've seen. Again, maybe you guys have actually put your hands on the game can say differently. But I follow Mr. Hurricane. I follow all the different things. The main thing that I've been seeing, the 2 things that really bother me, is it seems like offensive line, which has already been an issue with Madden for years and years and years, the offensive line. It seems like it's even worse in Madden 23. Those 2 guys, too. They're the old recycle lines, which, as you know, we don't even put the commentary on. But from what I understand, and from the videos I've seen, offensive line blocking is even worse in Madden 23. It has regressed. So I don't know if there's like a patch they can do to fix that or what, but it just seems to be a complete disaster. All you got to go on YouTube, go anywhere, and you can see some of this O-line blocking in this game that's resulting in sacks and tackles for loss. Like offensive linemen, they're just standing there and not even picking up their blocks and watching guys go around them. It's awful. The other thing, and this isn't really a gameplay thing, but it's more of a looks thing, so it's going to be a minor complaint, but as someone that is a uniform guy, I think the uniforms look awful in Madden 23. And specifically, like I'm looking at the LA Rams, the away uniforms with the shoulder design, I think those don't look good at all. The Packer stripe, and again, someone's going to be tuning into this. It's big Madden fans because those guys complain about the uniform. But just go look at some of these uniforms. The Packer shoulder stripes look terrible. The San Diego Chargers, when Justin Herbert is lined up under center, the 0 on the back of his jersey is all warped and twisted. I just don't think the uniforms look good at all. And from what we're hearing, all the alternate helmets, that was part of the reason I talked about so many uniform changes. That was the reason I wanted to get the new Madden eventually. They're not even in the game. Someone said maybe they'll patch them in, but the black Cardinals helmet ain't in the game. The black Saints helmet ain't in the game. All these new alternate, the white Bengals helmet, not in the game. All these alternate unis that have been coming out, they ain't in the game. So it's like it's already kind of an out-of-date thing unless it gets patched in later. So those are just early thoughts. I don't know how I feel about the precision passing thing. I've heard people that have played it say that it's basically just like what we've had always before in Madden. It's like the cone passing that was in past Maddens, and then they got rid of it kind of thing. So look at the moves by Pierce. So for now, we're going to continue to play with our Madden. For, as I've said, if you know our channel, it's mainly because I personally don't feel there's enough changes year to year to warrant spending the money on a brand new game for Madden, so I don't. And also, until they allow us to bring our save file over, I like to play multiple seasons. This is our 12th season of this particular franchise mode. Until they allow us to bring our save file over, Nick Coffey with the first down. I don't plan to get the new Madden because I'm going to have to start all over, and I don't do that. So, same thing, I'm not planning on getting WWE 2K23 for that very reason either, because I don't want to set up another universe mode. So I'm a once every couple of years. So if you're here on this channel expecting to see the new game every year, that doesn't happen here. We're mainly into the business of doing multiple seasons of something, and we'll probably pick up the new game every 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 years. I've told you my history of Madden. I went from 2K5 to Madden 12 to Madden 20. So since 2005, I've owned 3 football games. So, oh my goodness, that was almost an interception. That was a disaster waiting to happen. Was that number 50? I think it was. The guy's hands. That's Brian Connor of the Seattle Seahawks. So like I said, in 15 years, I've bought 3 football games. So, but if you like multi-year content, and you know what, you can go to any YouTube channel and see Madden 23. Only on this YouTube channel are you going to see the Denver Broncos franchise. As always, we always tell you guys, follow along with us on Twitter, on Patreon, subscribe here on YouTube. We're going to be uploading more of our arena football content up on Patreon, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. Brady is going to get taken down, and he's going to get sacked in what started off as a good drive. Antonio Alfano is going to get the QB sack onto Tom Brady III. And they were engaged there, but Alfano just pushed him away, and Brady didn't even see him come in. So Denver, after putting a 62 spot on the board last week against San Diego, Jake Plummer and company, they're going to butt this one away. Pearson Gatewood, who's had some beautiful punts as of late, and he's going to put another one inside the 10, dropping him down at the 8. So there you go. But as this game goes on, we're going to be playing the game, but I definitely want you guys in the comments. Let me know if you've had a chance to play Madden 23. I want to know your thoughts on it. Honest thoughts. Do you love it? Do you hate it? I've seen both. I've seen people love it. This is the best Madden ever. And then, of course, I've seen the... let's go on Reddit real quick. While they're on offense, let's do a quick look on Madden Reddit, because that's where people tend to post the stuff. 170,000 members. Let's see what people say. Oh boy. So this guy posted, pardon me, a picture. This is the first thing you see on Madden Reddit. So it says improved trade logic in quotations. And the picture is, and again, we're going to get into calling the game as we normally do, but we're kind of doing the Madden review right now. But trade accepted. The Steelers send a first-round draft pick, number 13, to the Commanders for a first-round draft pick, number 12. So basically, the team traded down in the draft for no reason at all and accepted the trade was the picture. So they moved down a pick in the draft. Here's another video. I threw a game-winning interception. Let's see what this is all about as McNabb is going to hook up with Metcalf. And, oh, he fumbled. It actually picked up by the Dolphins. They're going to run it in, so that's actually pretty cool. Derrick Henry apparently has a Caucasian torso. I don't know why you would ever... Ooh, here's a video. These are all just like glitches. Of course, you knew Madden was going to be like this. A Chargers player shoving a Chiefs player down and intercepting the ball. No penalty called. Oh, that was another thing. I'm looking at a picture right now. The shoulder pads in Madden 23. Talking about the uniforms. Like, I think the Panther uniforms look horrendous in this game, too. The way the shoulder stripes are, I think they look terrible. But another thing with Madden 23 is the shoulder pads look almost non-existent. Like, I'm looking at a picture right now on Madden Reddit. It looks like they're just wearing a t-shirt. Like, there's no... Let's look at the comments. 17 comments here for the shoulder pads. Someone said, I refuse to believe that's Madden 23. Looks like the guy from Baller wearing his shoulder pads. Looks like he's not wearing any pads. Thanks, John, for the exclusive license. Where are the effing shoulder pads, EA? Like, that's what I said. It doesn't look like any of the players are wearing shoulder pads. Like, here's another picture that I'm looking of a player on the Raiders. It doesn't look like any of the players have shoulder pads on. So I made that note, too. I posted that on Twitter where I said that. Here's another thing. It says, EA is so lazy. This is all on Reddit, by the way. I never post, and it's just a rant. Started off my Steelers franchise after doing all the MUT challenges. They did not care to update Heinz Field to the new name, which I get that happened recently, but couldn't they update Deontay Johnson's contract extension? That one seems like maybe not a valid complaint, but because the Heinz Field thing was recently. So the handoff to Jameer Pierce. So that one is one that I can kind of see. This one says, what do you even say? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There's just like a 10,000 missed tackles there on the running play here.
Down. 60 yards.
Okay. Brady the third back to pass this time. And he completes it to Torrey Holt. Let's see. I'm still looking at some of these other. And then we'll get back to the game. DB's glued to my receivers. This one says physics-based, quote-unquote. I mean, it's all over the Madden Reddit. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. And another thing they added, too. Oh, yeah, that was terrible. Another thing they added, too, which I already hate this in general, and I want to know if anyone else shares my same opinion. I hate the new fad. It's been like this for a couple of years now, but in the NFL, especially me, that's a Broncos and a Cardinals fan, that the integrity of the uniform, the jersey stripe, connects from the jersey to the pants, right? So this new thing where players are wearing these untucked, dry-fit undershirts that hang out of... It looks so terrible. And they've added that into Madden. Like, you're not going to see that in this Madden. And they added that as a freaking feature into Madden 23, the untucked, dry-fit. So it looks terrible. I was just watching this video of the Steelers, and the running back had his black undershirt hanging out all over. And, like, I hate that as a uniform guy. It just ruins the... Look at Brady on the run, just heaving it. Oh, my God, it's caught by DJ Moore. Are you kidding me? That stopped my uniform rant in its place. Tom Brady III just heaving it up to DJ Moore. And the Broncos, how long was that? Oh, that's unbelievable. See, it's stuff like that's going to keep me playing this Madden. But, yes, the fact that they added the untucked jersey thing that I hate that happens in real life to the game is, hey, I hate that even more. Wow, yeah, that was terrible by Janikowski. No good. Yeah, and a bunch of videos of the terrible pass blocking. Andrew Thomas, who was drafted in 2020 as a rookie in Madden 23. franchise mode. So just all the normal stuff again. So let me know your thoughts. That's the various stuff that's on Madden at the moment. Oh, they didn't even give Matt Stafford a Super Bowl. They forgot to update last year's awards and championships, so Matt Stafford has no Super Bowls, no championships to his name. Is it just me or the offensive line's trash now? I barely get all the time. Yes, a lot of people are complaining about it. So anyway, as I said, that's what I got at least for Madden 23. If you guys have actually had the chance to play it, let me know your thoughts throughout the remainder of this ball game here. Screen pass, which you know is a disaster against our Denver Broncos. So for me, it's going to be at least another year of waiting for Madden. Like I said, I was planning on buying it. When the PS Pro came out. But now I'm planning on not getting it. Look at this. Like, these don't even look like they're wearing shoulder pads. Here's one with the Texans here. Texan uniform era. The Texans have the same primary home and uniform for 20 years. And the collar, I've heard a lot of people say that the Texans uniform doesn't have the collar color. The uniforms don't look good in the new Madden. So we got a couple comments here. Let's jump in to what you guys are saying. Maybe you guys can share your thoughts of you that actually played Madden. We got Brian here. Welcome in, Brian. Of course, Brian doing his universe mode. Have you had a chance to play the new Madden yet, Brian? We're talking Madden 23. A lot of people's disappointment, which seems to be a yearly occurrence. 3rd and long here for the Seahawks, and McNabb is going to get sacked by John Banks. I love it. It's looking good so far. I mean, maybe this could be a back-to-back Super Bowl team right here. We'll have to see. Zach Green is here as well. Zach, welcome. Have you had a chance to play the new Madden? What are your thoughts? Have you been seeing what other people have been posting? I was kind of talking about the whole dry fit, the untucked jersey thing. As much of a stickler as the NFL is for uniforms, like, they won't let you wear certain color cleats. They won't let you do that. They won't you. I'm surprised the NFL has allowed this dry fit, untucked jersey fad. You guys know what I'm talking about? I'm surprised they've allowed it to last this long, because the NFL is a major stickler for the rules. And the fact that they allow that to go, which I absolutely hate as a uniform guy. It's kind of crazy to me. Dallas did win. Did you see the USFL player? USFL was hyping that. They had 2 kick return touchdowns, so a little dab for the USFL. So Zach said he loves Madden 20. What do you like about Madden 23? Because that's what we were just talking about, Zach, that some people seem to really enjoy Madden 23. I've seen a lot of people that have not enjoyed Madden 23. I have not played it, but from what I've seen of online and reviews and other people playing it, I don't like it too much. But I want to hear your thoughts as someone that actually has put his hands on the game. Tell me a little bit about it. Convince me why this is the game. Meanwhile, how about DJ Moore trying to convince you guys that he's the guy right now? Tom Brady III and the Denver Broncos, 62 on the board last time they were in action. Give up the middle to Jamil Pierce. And Pierce with another first down. He got 24 yards on the ground. 6-0 Broncos because of the missed Sebastian Janikowski extra point. Brady's going to throw it on the run, and it's incomplete, looking for Torrey Holt. So far, Brady the third is 4 of 8 in this one.
60 outlaw.
Second down and 10. And Brady, that was incomplete. A lot of pushing and shoving right there. Nothing called, however. So 3rd down and 10. for the Broncos. And there's, oh my God, there was pushing and shoving again, and there was no call. We're going to take a look at that on the replay. Jaheel Franks is going to get the INT. But good Lord, what do you guys think? That, we'll have to slow it down. But that was back-to-back plays. Look at that. How is that not pass interference? I'm going to get a closer look. That's unbelievable. That was like back-to-back plays where I felt like, I mean, you never get pass interference called, but look at this. Ball is thrown. Who we got out there? It's Brendan Smith. How is that not pass interference? Maybe on Brendan Smith. But look at that. Franks gets a hand up. Now Smith, I suppose, he couldn't even get turned around. He was supposed to break. It was a post route, and he couldn't even break because Franks grabs his jersey. How's that not pass interference? Look at this. The route is a stop and a post to the sideline. He couldn't even go to the sideline. He got pulled by his jersey. He got yanked. Oh my God. Do you guys see that? Oh, that's horrific. That is horrific. That's a missed call of the day. Now Tom Brady III has an extra INT to his name because of that. That's terrible. That is terrible right there. That's Deuce Staley in the game. He's going to get 7 yards on that carry. Miami up to our old squad. Up to 4 wins on the year. Donovan McNabb play fake plenty of time. And he is going to complete that one to T.J. Vasher. All day to throw for Donovan McNabb, the rookie sensation. He was a rookie when he won the Super Bowl. A couple of amazing years with Seattle, replacing Dak Prescott here. Had some fantastic seasons in Seattle, has McNabb, but this season starting off 1-4. So definitely a game on paper that the Broncos should be winning here. There's a Super Bowl rematch as well. Same uniforms from the Super Bowl battle. Broncos with the orange and white. As we said, we're big uni guys here. Pressure coming. McNabb incomplete. Why don't you throw a flag on that one? Knocked away by Jordan Battle. That was actually Tony Gonzalez, number 83. As you said, we're starting to get into the era. You're starting to see those classic names. Deuce Staley, Donovan McNabb, Tony Gonzalez, because we're using a lot of those old draft classes. This draft class, we have the movie star draft class, so you'll be seeing a lot of Rudy and Forrest Gump and stuff like that, just to switch up the names a little bit. Because we have played so many seasons here into the future.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Only so many draft classes to go around, right? First and 10, Denver. Only the one touchdown. It's been a defensive battle. The one touchdown on that deep pass to DJ Moore so far. Seahawk defense has done a pretty good job. Checking the comments, Zach has not... still waiting to hear Zach. Just share your thoughts on Madden 23. Checking in on those comments here. Second down and 7. That time there was no pass interference, and you see Nick Coffey able to get the first down there. Brought down by Tyson Campbell. 105 yards. We're going to do an empty set on this one for the Broncos. And Brady connects with Torrey Holt. I think that's the first time the Brady to Holt connection. I know you've thrown it to him a couple of times. A second catch of the game for Torrey Holt.
Stop your whining. Double time.
First down, Broncos. Look at that. Look at Bryant. Holy smokes. Gary Bryant Jr., the Trojan, USC. Going to Big Ten country soon. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be decision time in a couple of years. Brady is going to be out of his rookie contract, and he's probably going to be commanding a lot of cash. Maybe that's when we retire. Maybe that's when we buy Madden 23. But for right now, we're rolling the good life with the Broncos. Defense playing strong here in this one, our defense. Pierce gets hit hard, but he's got a first down. It's going to be first and goal for the Broncos. Tom Brady III leading the way for Denver. Nick Coffey, not enough of an angle. He gets hit hard. Jahlil Franks, who had that pass interference that they didn't call. Second and goal back at the 6. Here for Denver, straight up the gut to Jamil Pierce. He's going to get met by Brian Connor and a whole host of Seattle Seahawks. So it's third and goal for the Broncos here. This is a goal line stand. Incomplete, and actually that one nearly got intercepted. Brady III was trying to go to the back of the end zone, and Kyle Hamilton was there to swat it down. So we're going to see if Janikowski can make up for the missed kick. Boy, this thing's going fast. Sometimes I feel like the thing goes so fast, and sometimes it goes slow as can be. But Janikowski gets it, and it is 9-0 Denver. Trying to get a little Super Bowl payback. Even though in this world that we're playing in here, it's about 12 years into the future. So about 15, 16, 17 years since that Super Bowl game. It's still on the Broncos' mind. The revenge that you got to get on the Seahawks, what they did to us. Rest of this week's going to be an interesting work week. As I said, it might be, if we stream, it's going to be harder to do just because of my work schedule, covering some different shifts. So we'll be on earlier, as I'll be getting off work at about 5 p.m. most of this week. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'll try to bring planning on trying to bring some NBA playgrounds to you guys now that we kind of got our whole season set up. If you guys want to check that out, we have the entire draft stream up right now on YouTube. It's about a 2-hour stream where we drafted our 12 teams for NBA playgrounds. And if you don't want to sit through the entire 2-hour video, you can head over to patreon.com/TBSports27 or click on the link in the description down below. It'll take you to Patreon. And for our historian tier, now you can do the historian, the super fan, or the mega fan tier. But at the historian tier, at the very least, you'll be able to see that entire roster, as that is up on Patreon right now in written form. So you don't have to watch the whole 2-hour video. That way you can follow along with the scenes as well. And that's where we're going to be posting the standings and the stats and all that fun stuff each and every week. It's going to be uploaded right there on Patreon, as well as all the bonus content, the classic content from our old YouTube channel up on Patreon, as well as historic stat books and all kinds of goodies that are going to be going up there. Pictures from Fargo, North Dakota from my personal trip. If you want to see that, I'm going to be going to New York in December, so if you guys want to see some pictures of my trip to New York, we can certainly be putting those up on Patreon as well. So stay tuned for all that, and check us out over there. You can help show some love and support to the channel in a big way over on Patreon. Sherrills grabbing at the back, clutching the back. So planning on some NBA playgrounds later on this week, hoping so. I also want to get some more Mortal Kombat. We haven't done Mortal Kombat in a while. We were doing our tournament to crown the first MK champion. I think we prevented the first down right there, and we did, 4th and inches. They're just going to go ahead and go for the field goal. Hey, how about an old guy, Tiny Boob Squig Shorterly? Remember him? We had him in Miami a couple of times. Now he's here in Seattle, and Squig Shorterly puts it through. And the Seahawks on the board. It's 9-3. But definitely want to get some Mortal Kombat in this week, or try to at least. In addition to that, NBA Playgrounds. I know you guys are itching to get back into WWE 2K22. We have finished Retribution 2.0, so we're hoping to get back to that this week. So that will kind of be on the docket, I think, this week. NBA Playgrounds, WWE 2K22, and some Mortal Kombat. And then maybe going into next week, we haven't played Horizons in a little bit, so maybe I'll bust out a few more episodes of that. Also, God of War, we haven't played that in quite some time. And we definitely got to go back to our hockey playoffs. We are now in the Eastern Conference Championship with the Maple Leafs. So stand by for hockey on the channel. So get ready. A lot of good stuff coming. Alpha is here. Welcome, Alpha. Alpha got Mortal Kombat 11. Very nice, my friend. How you enjoying it so far? Is it everything you're expecting?
Let's go now. 30 base.
And 2K22, is that, are you getting what is that, WWE or NBA? Second down, here comes the blitz. Brady gets rid of it. Looking for Torrey Holt and gets drilled.
Set 50, plant.
So definitely stay tuned. Lots of good content coming your way here on TV Sports over the next 2 months. And as we mentioned before, coming up at the end of October, we're still going to be streaming. Very nice, WWE. Congratulations, Alpha. It's incredible. Coming up at the end of the month of October, my girlfriend from out of the country is going to be coming for 3 months. So the amount of times that I'm going to be able to stream is going to be a lot less than what they typically would be in the months of November, December, and January. So you may only see me once every couple of weeks or so, depending on the opportunities we actually have to sit down and stream. I like to get her on a couple of streams, actually. Gotta try to keep talking her into it. That one was a dangerous throw, but he gets it away to Bryant. So that'd be a big time if you guys want to become, head over to Patreon and become super fans or mega fans, because we will still make good on all our super fans and mega fans. So depending on if we have stream requests during the couple of months, Brady had all day. It's incomplete. Still a good job by the Seahawk defense. You see Brady just batting 500 right now. But we will still acknowledge and complete all of our superfan and mega fan stream requests. So again, the boy, nobody's really open. And Brady is just going to roll out. And he's going to take a hit. He couldn't find anybody open. So coming up, November, December, January, we won't be streaming as frequently again. We may stream a little bit, but I may not be doing the commentary, if that makes sense. If we have some time to play games, I might just throw the stream on so you guys have some content, but I may not sit here with the headphone on, because that's going to be kind of our time to spend together and all that fun stuff. But like I said, we will still be doing the Patreon streams, so if there's any super fans or mega fans out there, those streams will be fulfilled. So that's a good time as any. Maybe coming up for Christmas as a Christmas gift for a friend or family. Give them the gift of being a super fan or a mega fan, and you guys can request whatever you guys want to see on the channel. So MK Trilogy. So did you get, what was that, Mortal Kombat 3 Trilogy? Or the 11 Trilogy, or all 9, 10, 11, perhaps. 36 seconds to go. Kind of in hurry-up mode. Brady's just going to dump it off to Jamil Pierce. And the Broncos are going to go ahead and take one of those timeouts. So at least getting into field goal range here in this battle. This Super Bowl rematch between the Broncos and the Seahawks. Seattle defense definitely not making it easy on our Broncos. Touch Brady. DJ Moore again. His second of the day. What a catch by DJ Moore. Oh, he dropped it in. Brady the third in quadruple coverage. Dropped it in there to DJ Moore, and it's a touchdown for the Broncos. That's a beautiful thing right there. Let's go for the point after attempt. All right. There we go. Janikowski nailing it. 16-3 Broncos. What have you been playing lately, Alpha? You got any good games that you've been playing you're kind of excited about?
Let's go. Let's do this.
See how Seattle takes this last 20. If we're going to see McNabb toss it around, or they're just going to run the ball and get out of here. And McNabb is going to get sacked to Marvin Leal, and they are going to let the time tick away. So pretty good first half. It definitely wasn't easy offensively. The Seahawks defense was strong, but I would say our defense made it pretty rough on the Seahawk offense. So I will take that all day. Denver dominating the first half here. Let's get into quarter number 3. McNabb warming up a little bit. They're going to get the ball here. It's a shame that we get the sack and they get a new fresh set of downs, since it's a new quarter starting up. So, wow, what a hit that was. We still got to decide coming up, too, what we're going to do with Mike Vrabel. We have not seen any trade offers come in for Vrabel. And again, he's got his big contract coming up, and he's asking for a lot of money. Maybe we'll look into that a little bit after this game. But we kind of talked about with Vrabel, we haven't gotten many trade offers, so we might have to kind of make our own offer. See if there's anything we really need. But he's commanding a lot of money. We also have the option to franchise tag him. We could hit him with the franchise tag and try to the next season negotiate and maybe make another trade. Or we can do both. We can try to franchise tag him. We try to get one more Super Bowl. I think that might be the way to go. I think we might just franchise tag him and then try to find a trade partner. Maybe try to get one more year, get one more Super Bowl, especially if we're still playing this well. That was a beautiful throw by Donovan McNabb. Charles Landry made that grab and had both toes in bounds. That was a nice job. So Seattle coming out of the second half locker room, playing really well. Pressure coming to McNabb. He barely gets rid of it to Staley. Staley makes the grab, just 83 yards passing. And again, McNabb, former Super Bowl champion. Right? He won it with Seattle, didn't he? I know he went to the Super Bowl. I'm sitting here babbling saying he for sure won the Super Bowl. I honestly don't remember now if he won the Super Bowl. I'd have to go back because, of course, Madden does not allow you to see the history of the different seasons anymore. They did Madden 12. I'd have to look back in the archives. But bonus points if somebody wants to go into the archives and let me know if the Seahawks did indeed. I want to say it was the Seahawks. I don't remember who they played. I almost want to say it's the Seahawks and the Steelers, but I know the Steelers had been winning a lot lately with Dylan McCaffrey. Maybe it was the Seahawks and the... Well, I can't remember. I might have to look at my own archives while I'm streaming. Someone let me know. Someone jump, look into the past. All you gotta do is go to one of the last, the off-season streams, and you'll be able to easily see if the Seahawks won. But I know it was McNabb's rookie year that they went to the Super Bowl, because that was my first year at the Broncos where we missed the playoffs. Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Boy, if I had a team, I'd have Jim Moore on as assistant, helper, whatever. He'd have a job for life on my team. Let's see what happened was we got our ass totally kicked out there. We stunk. We sucked. Touchdown, Seattle. DJ Metcalf. Long-time Seahawks. Still rocking and rolling with the Hawks. A little collision there between Metcalf and Clemens. And all of a sudden, Seattle making this a one-score game, and with the missed extra point of Janikowski, as Squig Shorterly gets the extra point. It's all of a sudden a close game. Denver in the last 2 years, we've only lost to one team in the last 2 years. Both times it was the Riverhogs. Both times it was in the road. It's something about going to Portland that we don't do well with. But besides that, we've been a pretty dominant club since we made the switch from Justin Fields to Tom Brady III. Tom Brady III in his second season now with the Denver Broncos, and my goodness, Ian Gold immediately getting into the backfield and dropping Jamil Pierce. That looked like some Madden 23 blocking right there, right? Unbelievable. Brady, plenty of time in the pocket. The game froze up a little bit. And Gary Bryant Jr. makes the grab. So it's 16-10 still for the Broncos. Going back to Pierce. Big opening up the middle. And Jamil Pierce is gone. Touchdown, Broncos. Tyson Campbell's in hot pursuit. But Jamil Pierce, who once again, we had him in Miami. We liked him. He's the number 2 here behind Jonathan Taylor. But he's a very serviceable number 2. And he's continuing to show his worth again. We're going to go ahead and go for the 2 now. That's what John Madden, I guess. You know what? Forget. I'm going to call it Mora. Instead of Madden, it's going to be Mora. Mora says go for 2. That's going to be the thing. And there it is. Right on the money. Torrey Holt. 24-10. Giving us a little bit of breathing room. I love Madden, though, too. Don't get me wrong. John Madden, great person, great man. But it is. This is going to be Mora. Mora's calling down Jim Mora. We have the RXFL. We give away the Mora Trophy at the end of the season. You know, the NFL's the Lombardi. We have the Mora. NBA Playgrounds, we're going to give away the Golden Shovel. DJ Metcalf. Good completion percentage for McNabb, but the number's just not there right now. Well, I was kind of hoping for Stingley to step out in front and get that INT. That one kind of just floated up there, but he did not take that chance. So second down and 3 for the Seahawks here. DeMarvin Leal. Boy, putting all the pressure on McNabb. McNabb just has to float that one out of bounds. Of course, that is who we got in the trade for Justin Fields, was DeMarvin Leal. Been a fantastic player. And here comes Leal again. And McNabb feeling the pressure. Threw that one right into the square of the back of DJ Metcalf. And the Seahawks had a promising drive. They're going to have to punt this one away. Brendan Quincy on for a punt. He's going to go coffin corner, and that was a rough punt. He knocked that one out at the 30. So, field position for our Broncos looking good. They only got to go 70. Got to go about 50 to get in field goal range. Jamil Pierce just kind of waited and waited and waited, and then burst forward for the first down. Kyle Hamilton in on the tackle.
Come on, set 70, Indy.
But the Broncos, we might be cruising to another win here. And we got the bye week after that. And we were dealing pretty unhealthy for a while. That was a nice tackle for a loss by David Garbenda. We were dealing with quite a bit of injuries. We had Holt out. We had Coffee out. We still got Taylor out. But I would think after the bye week, we're going to be getting back to being pretty healthy here. Brady. Coffee could not get his feet down. The catch was made, but he was not able to bring the feet down. So Denver, unfortunate for us, we're going to go 3 and out. But an opportunity, Pearson Gatewood, who's kind of become the master of the coffin corner as of late. He might be hitting another one right out at the coffin corner. Well, not quite, but it's still going to be out at the 12. It's a lot better than what Quincy did a few moments ago, so I'll take that all day long. Yes, sir. And we'll see how the Seahawks come out on this next possession here late in the third. Time winding down. Oh, my God. What a hit John Banks with the second sack. I didn't even see that coming. John Banks, I think we have one of the best linebacker cores in NFL history between Banks and between Vrabel. Of course, we got Dye in there now. We have Bush, who came in from Pittsburgh. Banks, Bush, Vrabel, Dye. So I don't want to get rid of Vrabel, but also the contract, right? So this all of a sudden backs up Seattle quite a bit, right? Oh my God, what a hit. No, that's not DeMarcus Ware in there. Forget about it. That's big Mike Rucker. And it's going to be, oh, look at this. The Seahawks backed up now on the 1 yard line. Are we going to get a safety out of this? Here comes the pressure. McNabb is going to fall incomplete, dropped by TJ Vasher. But how about that effort by the Broncos to back them all the way up? My goodness. Actually, Mr. Hurricane just uploaded Madden 23 franchise video, so maybe I'll go check this out. That's what I'm looking at right now, 1 day ago. So actually, I might check that out. Give that a look-see. Maybe be able to judge Madden a little differently. We'll see. I still think no shoulder pads. I think the uniforms look gross in the game. But we had one of our chatters came on and said he loved it. He didn't say why he loved it. He left shortly after that, but he came in and said he loved it. So someone out there does love it. I'm sure there are people who really love it. One thing that is interesting, and you see a lot of people talk about that, if you search Madden on Twitter, you're going to get a lot of spam. Well, not spam posts, but it's like Madden affiliate. They affiliate with like a lot of YouTubers or things of that sort, or content creators, to push out, hey, retweet this and you get a copy of the game. Put this. So what happens is, and what happens if you search like the Madden hashtag, as Brady looking for anything, he's just going to run. Oh, it's a fumble. Brady dove for the first down. I don't know if he was down or not. Brady the third took off for the first down, a rare run. Did he hit the ground first before the ball came out? I think he was on the ground. Are we actually going to be able to challenge this? Or does Madden not? They never let us challenge. Has anyone ever been able to challenge a play in Madden? You can't challenge the play. The game's not going to challenge it. This is the part of freaking this game. I don't know. I can't tell if the elbow's down first or if the ball comes out first, because there the ball's out. But it looks like his elbow, well, no, his elbow, okay. I guess it is clean. Well, I still would have liked to have challenged it. I mean, come on. How's that not a challengeable play? Anyway. Anyway, I wish we could challenge. What were we talking about before then? I don't even remember. Talking about Madden. On Twitter, if you search Madden 23, it's hard to see people's real thoughts because everything is spammed up, and I don't know if this is a strategy. I don't know why they wouldn't just try to make a good game. Why is it that they're just trying to hide their efforts rather than just put the effort in? I don't know. Are they not able to make a good game? I don't know why it's such a struggle. Well, that was a disaster to drive for the Seahawks. But if you look up Madden on Twitter, all of Twitter is spammed with people trying to get free copies of the game because Madden, EA, whoever, partners with all these content creators. And so you'll just see, I'll do it right now. I'll do it as an example right now. I'm going to type in hashtag Madden 23 to see what people are saying. And you're going to get the honest to goodness. Why is Josh Rosen tweeting or trending right now? Oof. 7-20 stat line. Playing for the Browns right now. All right, Madden. I'm going to type in MADD. Type in Madden 23. Should I do the hashtag or just type in Madden 23? And this is everything you see. Look at Jamil Pierce. This is everything you see on Madden. So I literally just typed in the word Madden 23. The first tweet. We are going to send someone who likes this a Madden 23 code. Must be following to win. The next tweet. It's from the Miami Dolphins. It's at Madden 23 season. Retweet, reply, hashtag Madden 20. So that's all you see when you type in Madden 23 is they're partnering with all these people. Look at the yard differential. They're partnering with all these different people to give out these free copies of the game. So if you search Madden 23, all you see is spam. Well, not spam, but that's all you see is people asking for copies of the game. And so you don't get people's real thoughts on the game, because every single tweet that Twitter picks up on, because it's the algorithm. Look at Jamil Pierce. That might be the dagger right now, as they said when the Bucs won the Super Bowl. The dagger. Jamil Pierce having a day. Another huge run. Stepping in once again. And we were going to go with him. Remember, we were going to get rid of Jonathan Taylor, and we were going to go with Jamil Pierce when he had the injury a couple seasons ago because we were in the contract dispute. And then, unfortunately, Jamil Pierce kind of started to tail off towards the end of his, when Jonathan Taylor was going to come back. So that kind of scared us a little bit, and that made us want to re-sign Jonathan Taylor. But we still kept Pierce around. And we kept him in, obviously, as a backup, and a serviceable one at that. So we don't know if he's the everyday guy, but certainly. So here's another one. I'm just scrolling through again. I just typed in Madden 23 into Twitter, but the most popular comments that are going to come up is the one that have the most comments, the most retweets, the most likes. Dov Kelman, NFL hashtag NFL_Dov Kelman. Good morning, people. Enjoy your Sunday with Madden 23. Got 10 at EA Madden codes to get away. Quote tweet, Madden 23, hashtag Madden 23. So you know what that means? So there's 2,193 quote tweets. So now that's all you're going to see when you search Madden 23 is all those quotes. Now that's just one tweet. Now imagine how many the Miami Dolphins have. I'm going to go back to the Dolphins one. The Miami Dolphins had 1,000, not as many as this other guy. I'm going to scroll further. TJ Horgnan, TV, got another Madden 23 code for you. Hit me with that follow, retweet, bonus points if you let at Madden 23. And then finally, Papa Mengus. Madden 23 is so laggy. Input delay. Blah, like, you know, so that's all you get is the people saying that they want to get these Madden codes. And that's how I think they kind of manipulate the system to hide all that. Does that make sense? So you can't see what, here's another one. Microphone. NFL, copies of Madden 23, follow, retweet. Max Arkins, if this tweet gets 20 likes, I'll do a Madden 23 giveaway.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Soft Drink TV, EA, or ING. What the heck was that cheer? Oh, it's a review. I was like, wait a minute, what the heck is this? I have to look at the IMG review. It says step in the right direction. Was it really been 14 years straight? I'm still scrolling here looking at Madden 23. We're going to give someone a Madden code who likes this hashtag Madden 23. Troy Dan, who needs a Madden 23 code. Retweet. Like that's, if you literally type in Madden 23, the entire feed is just spammed with people giving out these codes. That's all you're going to see. So you won't see the criticisms, you know what I mean? But again, honest thoughts. Let's hear it. Honest Madden 23 thoughts. But I think it's a weird thing because I don't think there's any other game that does that, right? If you search for that. Boy, I'm looking at top 23 Madden, or top 10 Madden 23 players. Cooper Kupp as an Eastern Washington fan. It's like you see all these big names, FSU, Notre Dame, Alabama, and then you see little Eastern Washington right there. It's amazing. The Cooper Kupp, you know, didn't get one of a big deal. Antonio Gabbard, I'm giving away 8 all Madden codes. Blah, blah, blah. Loesch, 412, giveaway. I have 10 copies of Madden. J-Rock. I'm giving away Madden. If you don't have Madden 23 yet, reply. Chadalis. See what I mean? So that's all you're going to get when you try to look at anything worth anything. I don't even know how we got on that. We're playing this game. This Madden. It's football, right? It's not all bad at times. Obviously, there's times I enjoy this game, but we're playing it because it's the only football game in town. The Marvin Leo putting the pressure on Deuce Staley. As the Broncos, our Broncos, getting ready to hopefully cruise to another win. Seattle's going to try to make a little bit of a comeback here. Then we'll hit that bye week. Be on to the back half of the season here. And McNabb floated that up. I just watched Super Bowl 39 the other day. The Eagles and Patriots Super Bowl. Boy, McNabb, I've seen McNabb have some really, really good games, obviously. He did not have a good game. Boy, he had 3 or 4 interceptions in that game? I have to look up. Let's look up right now. Super Bowl. And, of course, the infamous moment of the Eagles not going into hurry-up offense mode, just kind of being a little lackadaisical at the end of the game, down by 2 scores, which ultimately cost them. Final stats here. Yeah, McNabb, 3 interceptions in this one. Westbrook, that was another big criticism too. I remember Brian Westbrook, who had been pretty dominant all season long, didn't really do anything in that game. Only had 44 yards rushing on 15 carries. McNabb, oh, it's a fumble! Vrabel couldn't get it, picked back up by the Seahawks. Look at this Patriots roster. Deion Branch, David Givens, Kevin Falk, Troy Brown. You don't even remember some of those names. I mean, Givens, yeah, Branch, but it's just like a who's who. Terrell Owens, 9 catches, 122. Westbrook, Pinkston, Dorsey Levens. All right, let's finish this game out strong here in Denver. Again, I'm here, Madden 23 Talk. Let's hear it. Hear your thoughts. I'm actually going to check out Mr. Hurricane right after this and see his... Oh, from behind, Mike Vrabel. He's trying to get that contract in Denver. But it's going to be the same situation like we ran into, I think, with Tua Tagovailoa when we were in Miami with KJ Henry. We can only keep one. And both those guys wanting that big contract. Intercepted. I think that was pass interference. But you know what? They did one to us earlier. That was Tony Gonzalez, who's had a very, very quiet day. I think the great Tony Gonzalez. And we've only called his name, I think, twice. And that one is because he got picked off. Leon O'Neal with the INT. What do you guys think? Yeah, that was definitely pass interference on our end. Here it is. We're going to get a good angle right here. Again, grabbing Gonzalez, but they don't call it. I can't even get mad because they did the same thing to us earlier with the Tom Brady III INT. And now it's about 5 minutes to go. See if we can't run this clock right down. Jamil Pierce. He's going to get wrangled and brought down. 204 yards on the ground. What a day for Pierce. We're in clock chewing mode right now in Denver. We're quickly approaching the bye week here. I know our players are getting ready for it. Tackle for a loss. Kyle Hamilton of Seattle. Seattle, as I said, one of those destinations we were looking at when we first got let go by the 49ers. We had the Steelers. We had the Titans. We had the Colts. We ultimately went with Miami, and then after the Miami job, you guys saw the choices. We had New England. And honestly, if we hadn't have just played in Miami, I probably would have gone with New England because they had Spencer Rattler out of Oklahoma, and I found that quite interesting. And, of course, the history of the Patriots and winning all those championships would have been fun. But the fact that I just got done coaching the Miami Dolphins, I didn't want to go back into that same division and also have to deal with playing the Dolphins twice a year. All the excitement and gravitas that would come with doing that every single year with, oh man, you know, it's going to be the media story, right? Coach going back playing the Dolphins. It wasn't enough of a story when we did it with Denver. So I just said, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? So that was a big reason why New England went off the list. And then it was going to be Seattle until I saw their team, and their team looked like a disaster. But then I looked at Denver. It's been a lot of years without success, but I kind of had high hopes with Justin Fields, and I still believe in Justin Fields. That's 4th and inches. Guess what? We're going to go for it. We're going to go ahead and put this one away. I still believe in Justin Fields, but he just wanted way, 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 way too much money. So he didn't get it, and he got shipped off to L.A. And us picking up Tom Brady the third. You know, it originally, well, we didn't know he was going to be this good because he was projected as a 6th-round pick, which obviously so was his dad. And so we didn't know what that meant. If that meant he was going to be a 6th-round talent, or if that meant the same thing. That's just projected, but he's going to be really good. It was a close competition, you guys know, in preseason. We gave the nod to Justin Fields. 2 games in, he won them both. But then in the end, it came time in that contract, and we knew we weren't going to get a deal done. So it was like, you know what? We got to try it with the kid. Rookie year, let's see. And he did well, and he kept doing well, and here we are. And he's still doing well. And he's about to lead the Broncos to yet another win. He only lost 2 games in his NFL career so far, both to the Riverhogs on the road. That's a good picture right there. That could be the thumbnail right there. Ooh, that's a good one too. But I kind of like the shocked Tony Gonzalez face. Got a couple different good ones to pick from. So that's going to do it here. We get the win, picking up the victory. And we're going to get through the bye week. Another pretty dominant, not quite a 62-point performance, but yet another dominant performance here by our Denver Broncos. Trying to win back-to-back Super Bowls here. It took a while. Jamil Pierce finishes with 222 on the ground. Brady, 255 through the air. DJ Moore had quite the day as well. Sure, I don't know why they asked you that crap. But let's go ahead and do some housekeeping, wrap this one up. And then I'm going to go at about 8. Do you guys have a Tiger Woods pop stroke in your neighborhood? We do. We tried to go last Friday, and we got rained out. So we are going to try it again tonight. So in about 2 hours, I'm going to rest up, and then I'm going to head that way. Weekly awards. Look at that. Brady the third. Oh, no, that was for the week before. That was for the dominant, the 60-point performance against the Chargers. So, oh, we got trade offers. I didn't see this for Vrabel. Let's see. They're all draft picks. See, I want a player. Let's see. 3rd round, 7th round. Because essentially these draft picks don't amount to anything, right? 2nd round, 3rd round, 3rd round. 2nd round. Yeah. I want a player to be offered, not just draft picks. So I'm going to scoot to the bye week. And then if we don't make a decision in week 7 on Vrabel, I think the idea is we're just going to franchise tag him. And then just try to deal with it in the offseason. Bye week. Yeah, go ahead and relax. You guys are kicking butt. Rest and relax. We got more weekly rewards here for Pierce. What a day for Pierce. Graham Mertz having a good season too down there. All right, injury decision. What do we got here? Jonathan Taylor. We are not going to re-risk that. He's already injury prone as it is, so we can sit him out until Arizona. We have more trade offers for Vrabel. It's the same thing. They're just all draft picks. So I think we just franchise tag him. I think that's the way to go. And then in the next season, we try to go all in to get at least one more Super Bowl. So you can see what Vrabel's asking, $40 million here. Man, I suppose we do have the cap room. Should we just try to make him the offer? 4 years, $6 million. Is he worth it? Let's throw an offer out, see if he'll take it. See, he wants even more money. See there? Demarius Dubose. He wanted a little more money too. Bump him up to 6. And we'll get him up to 3. It's nice round numbers, right? There you go. Good. All right. Clemens. We definitely want to keep Clemens. He wants 1 year. I want 2 out of him. I want 3 years. Come on. I like Kashawn Clemens. Better salary, so he wants a little more. I like to keep around with Brendan Smith. So I think we got to get these 3 guys, and then after that, we can obviously, Lucas Webb, these guys we can all do without and re-sign. Unfortunately, man, Robert Highsmith, I'd re-sign the Indy Isabella, but Highsmith been with the team for a while, but he's starting to trail off in his stats as well. And a lot of these guys are just kind of, they can come and go. So let's see about getting Jones back in. Let's see if he'll just take this offer. Boom. I love it. And then Brendan Smith, who has been a part of our offense. So, he's got the rating that he has, but he has been a part of the offense. And we got Brendan Smith. So we definitely want to get Chauncey Rivers, but he's not asking for a lot, so that won't be bad. So we got money to throw at him. And then it's basically Clemens. And then I guess if we have any cash left, we'll throw it at Vrabel. And see, if not, we will franchise tag him and go from there. So let's go to the next week. And it's going to be a prime time battle against the Indianapolis Colts. So maybe they'll wear some kind of color rush throwback something or other on the road here. We have another opportunity in negotiation. Let's go ahead and do it now while we're here. Why not? That way we won't have to do it in the next stream. So Rivers we know for sure. We like him. So we want to bring him. Only 1 year, huh? See if we can't get 2 out of him. Got him. Okay, good. I like him. So he didn't like the salary. 4 years. Bump it up. A little bit. A little bit. Great. Okay. Clemens is in. Now, Vrabel money. Do we have money to throw at Mike Vrabel? He wants a little more. $7 million for 4 years. That's a big fat contract. We can always try to get rid of it, I suppose, but I mean, Vrabel does do a solid job, and we end up just re-signing him. So there you go. I mean, he was asking for a lot of money. I didn't want to do it. I know Tom Brady the third's contract's going to be coming up soon, so we're going to have to make that decision coming up. But we can at least save money because, Webb, we can get anybody to fullback for that cost. Same thing. All these guys can go, and then we're going to save that cash. Coach are wanting $9 million. I think we want to bring Isabella back, but everyone else we can get rid of, comfortable with. So let's see, did we get a Jonathan Taylor back? So there you go. It said that he wasn't going to come back till the Cardinals game, so we'll take offers. Could I have accepted one of these trade offers and been like, here you go? So after all that debate, let's see if there's any big news in the day coming up. Nothing too exciting there. Riverhawks still 5-1, so unfortunately we might be meeting them in the postseason. A lot of teams: Cowboys, Bills, Bears, Riverhawks, Broncos, Jets, all at 5-1. It is a top-heavy NFL. Down at the bottom, Green Bay, New England, Cincinnati, and Justin Fields and the Rams. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's going to do it for today. And as always, hope you enjoyed it. Share your thoughts, even though the stream is ending. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know. Thoughts on Madden 23. What do you like? What do you not like? Let me know. And we'll see you guys later on next week.